Hello.
All right, so we are here to talk about that long-term solution. My name is Megan Rosenbach, and I founded N.I.C.E, which stands for Neighbors Investing in Child's Elementary.
My name's Jen Devor. We're here to talk to you a little bit about the work that we do with our local elementary school, GW Childs, at 16th and Wharton in Point Breeze, and then talk to you about some things that you guys can do too.
So I'm sure that you all know that the School District of Philadelphia has faced tons of challenges over the years. Jen and I also live in Point Breeze, which is a rapidly gentrifying neighborhood. We care deeply about these political and social concerns, and our response has been to love and care for our neighborhood school.
So by show of hands, how many people here have been inside their local catchment school? All right, a good mix. Some of you have been. Awesome. So when Megan and I first started going inside our school, we didn't know what to expect. But we started volunteering, talking to students, faculty, and staff, and what we found was amazing. Childs is a great school. It's full of hardworking students, dedicated staff, and an administration that really cares about the kids.
So to bring round home the library analogy we've been going with tonight, the first thing we did at Childs is that we did a library project. I asked the principal if they needed a book drive, and he said, "Oh no, we just need all of these books organized." So we got together volunteers, we became very familiar with the Dewey Decimal System, and we raised $4,000 to make a space that kids can be excited to learn in. And we are one of those 12 schools in Philadelphia that have a full-time library teacher.
Yeah. Another project that we did was we held a school supply drive in my living room. We took some money that we had left over from our local, from the library project, ordered supplies in bulk, organized some neighbors, pizza and beer together to pack up bags that we got donated from Trader Joe's. And we dropped them off at school on the first day, and the response was awesome. So easy things like scissors, construction paper, pens and pencils made such a difference, and the teachers were really appreciated. We also did a few other things. We had a block party to bring the parents together and get them talking to each other. We had an art show where we worked with one of the art teachers and showcased the students' artwork. And these are just some of the things that Megan and I and our group N.I.C.E did. But what we really want to say tonight is that this is all stuff that everyone in this room can do too. It wasn't necessarily easy, but it was doable, and we had a big impact with very limited resources.
And in fact, there are 15 and probably more than that organizations in Philadelphia doing work exactly like N.I.C.E, and I see a couple of those faces in the crowd.
Yeah.
So the point is that we've been traveling this road for a couple years now, so we're going to give you just 3 things that you want to keep in mind if you're going to connect with your neighborhood school.
Which you should. The first is get to know someone in the building. This is going to be your advocate, whether it's a teacher or a parent or an aide. This way you're not some random person roaming the halls. You got to remember too that the school might not know how to work with a community member, especially if you don't have a school-age child like Megan and I don't. So relationship building is key. We started with the parent, the teacher, then now our direct contact's a principal, and we have a parent in our group, Kim Smith, who's just incredible to work with.
Yes. And so number 2, be really honest about what your intentions are when you're connecting with the school, and be careful about how you're saying things. For example, when Jen and I were preparing this, we don't want to make it seem like we think all schools are failing and that 2 white girls are going to come and save the day. Not the case, okay? So you have to just realize that you can do something and make that work.
It's about everyone in the community. It's about your neighbors, the kid down the street. We're all in this together. The third thing that you want to do is you don't want to make assumptions. You have to ask the school what they need. In the beginning of N.I.C.E, we surveyed the teachers and we did a bunch of polling, and we found an overwhelming, surprising response of computer paper. If you do not know this, the school district needs computer paper. And it's something that's so easy, something that we could achieve as a group together, and we made it happen.
That said, you got to be realistic about what you can promise. Don't over-deliver and then leave a classroom full of second graders disappointed, okay? You don't have to start with a computer lab. You don't have to start with an after-school tutoring program. You can start small and gain momentum. And because we want to help you with this, we're going to have some tips on our website, nicephilly.org, tomorrow.
Absolutely. So the main message and the main takeaway tonight is that everyone can do something. Every single person in this room can do something to help their local school. So there are no excuses. Go home tonight, Google your catchment school if you don't already know it, and do something to help it. Drop off computer paper in the main office tomorrow. It's going to have an impact. The children of Philadelphia need our help.